Alrighty, thank you everyone for coming out to 1 Million Cups Chico today. We're just going to do a quick overview with the history of 1 Million Cups. We're going to have our featured presentation, a Q&A session, and then some closing statements. So 1 Million Cups is brought to us by the Kauffman Foundation. The Kauffman Foundation works with communities in entrepreneurship and education to increase opportunities that allow all people to learn, take risks, and own their successes. 1 Million Cups is a free weekly program that educates, engages, and connects local entrepreneurs. And their mission is to lower the barrier of access to education, resources, and connection for all types of new and aspiring entrepreneurs throughout the US. So they started really small in 2012 in Kansas City, and now they have over 160 communities, all with about 1 to 2 presentations a week, with a 6-minute presentation, a 15-minute Q&A, and we are here every Wednesday at 9 a.m. at Stoble Coffee and on Zoom. You can join our community by following our chapter on the 1 Million Cups platform, 1millioncups.com/Chico. And today we have Neha from DoTells. Are you ready to present?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Chanel.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Just give me a second to share my screen. Okay. Sorry about that. Just flipping my screens. There we go. All right. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, hey guys, my name is Neha Shah, and I am the founder and CEO of DoTells, and we are in Lost and Found space. So with that, digging into the problem that we are trying to solve, our very common problem as human beings is lost and found, or losing things. However, in today's day and time, there isn't an easy or simple way to tackle this problem. So for example, if you lose your wallet at a public place today, or leave your laptop behind at an airport, or if your child loses his or her stuffed animal while traveling, there isn't an easy way where the finders of those lost item, of your lost item, can contact you directly and instantly. In other words, no easy and secure way that currently exists that connects the finders and owners of lost items. So that is the problem that we are trying to solve. Before I jump into the solution side of it, I just wanted to bring up the this statistics slide, just to kind of give you, the problem from the numeric angle. So about $2.7 billion are spent each year within the US to replace lost and misplaced items. To dig into this number a little bit on where and what kind of items are lost, about 70 million cell phones are lost again within just the US every year. Believe it or not, about 1.2 million items are left behind at the airport security checkpoint each year. And about 19,000 items are turned into New York's subways lost and found each year. I have another statistics, which is based on the honesty survey that was performed in 40 countries. The reason I put this here is because our solution requires, which, the solution I'll dig into in just a bit, requires the finders to be kind and honest, to reach out to the owner to return their items. So it depends pretty much on their honesty. There was an honesty research that was done a few years back, which included about 40 countries, where the research team dropped about 17,000 wallets, different parts of the world. And they found that about 72% of wallets were returned back, which had nearly $100 in them. So the honesty and kindness do exist at a pretty good high rate, 72% to be precise. So with that, digging into the solution. So essentially, DoTells is a platform that connects people who don't know each other anonymously, instantly, and securely, so that people can retrieve their lost items back, save some money, as well as some hassle and headaches. And last but not least, the positive byproduct of the solution is spreading kindness within our communities by providing an opportunity to help each other. Before I jump into how we do that, I do want to mention that DoTells essentially is a mobile app as well as a web app. So with that in mind, the way DoTells does this is via DoTells tag. This is the current design of our DoTells tag. The users are able to download it and change the design if they would like, but this is the default design that we have. So as you can see here, there's a QR code. It can be, so the DoTells tag can be a sticker, it can be engraved, it can be carved. There are no batteries, no tracking device, and no electronic hardware. So if a finder finds an item which has this DoTells tag on it, they can scan the tag and get in touch with owner instantly, anonymously, and directly. And this kind of contact is made via a one-way message or a two-way chat. One-way message being, just giving someone a heads up, hey, I found your wallet at this restaurant, I'm giving it at the front, please collect. Or, when there isn't a front desk or a lost and found, that the finder can request the real-time two-way chat, and the finder and the owner can go back and forth to figure out the logistics on how to return and retrieve. Okay, moving on. So this slide is supposed to kind of work as a soft demo. You can see here on the left-hand side, there is a wallet with a DoTells tag on it. If finder happens to find it, they can scan from their phone, camera, or DoTells app. And when they scan it, this is the screen on the left-hand side that you see here. That's the web page that appears. And in this little yellow box, they can type in a message, and on the other side, on the right-hand side here, the owner is able to receive the notification, that message from the scanner via text, email, and or in-app alert. This is the configuration owner can do on their side on how they would like to receive the notifications. In this whole communication, neither party's contact information is ever revealed at any point. Okay. So now just kind of giving you a bit of information on what we are doing. When we initially launched, we had the B2C approach. So we targeted two kinds of people in two different groups, parents with young kids and people who travel a lot. Parents with young kids, and that includes myself as well. I have two little young kids, and whenever we travel, we tend to carry a lot of things, and that puts us at a high risk of losing things. And same goes with people who travel a lot. They're out a lot, going from one place to another, again, putting that at a high risk of losing things. So those are the groups that we targeted. Then the next, another approach we have is the B2B marketing, which is we are focusing on currently, aggressively focusing on currently. We are trying to collaborate and partner with companies who sell consumer goods like wallets, purses, bags, water bottles, lunch boxes, phone accessories like pop sockets and phone cases and tablet cases and laptop cases, as well as credit cards. What we would like to do by partnering with them is to have our DoTells tag already printed on this product. So when the end consumer goes and buys the product, for example, a water bottle, that will already have DoTells tag engraved in it. So all they have to do is scan it to activate it, and that's it. If they ever lose it, they can be contacted by the finder, anonymously and securely. Okay. Our goals and vision. So our short-term goal is to grow our user base. Our another short-term goal is to get a solid B2B lead. We are aggressively and desperately looking currently, again, to grow our user base. So essentially, our short-term goal is to grow our user base. Our long-term goal is we would like our DoTells tag to be printed on a vast variety of consumer goods. Basically make DoTells tag a symbol or a trademark where it has, it is seen as a value-added must-have feature on variety of consumer goods. So for example, if we go to a supermarket right now, when we see that organic logo on food items, we tend to think that those are better and healthier quality, and we tend to buy that more. So similarly, that's kind of the impression, that's kind of the symbol that we want to create for DoTells tag, that when an end consumer sees a DoTells tag attached to a consumer items, they tend to buy that more. Okay, moving on. So currently the help we can use. Again, we are an early stage startup. So, any kind of mentoring advisors for our marketing growth strategies, like to grow our user base, to grow our partnership, and essentially to grow our revenue, we would very much welcome that kind of advisors and mentors. The other help we can use right now is to get B2B leads and contacts. So if you know anyone who works for any of the companies, big or small, who works for consumer goods, like for water bottles, wallets, etc., we would love to have that contact and, essentially, get the opportunity to pitch our idea to them and hopefully to collaborate and partner with them. And last but not least, we are definitely still doing B2C marketing. So if everybody loses items, I'm pretty sure, all of you have lost item, or, your friends or family have lost item at some point. So this is for everyone. So another help we can use is you can sign up. It's completely free, and we ship your DoTells tags to you, again, completely free. And yeah, help us spread the word. All right, almost towards the end of my presentation. Again, we're an early stage startup. We are a small team. It's me, I'm the founder and CEO. I have my husband, who is my co-founder. And then I have about 10 developers team who are based out of India. And that's it. Thank you so much for your time and opportunity. Let me go ahead and stop my presentation.
Great presentation, Neha. Do we have any questions over at Stovall for
Yes.
her?
Go ahead, Ken.
Okay, so if I'm in the store and I see something that has the tag on it and I buy it at the store, do I use the app to say, okay, now I own this, and keep, I'll get notified when somebody finds it or something?
Yes, exactly. So the tag that you see is non-active. So you have to scan it to register. And once you register, it's yours. And yeah, and that's it. If you ever lose it, you'll be contacted anonymously.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions and maybe a helpful comment.
Yes.
The first one is, what is this? It's a sticker?
Yes, so it can be
How
a
does it
sticker.
stand? You show the picture of the teddy bear on the ground. A lot of times that doesn't stay onto that, so I guess materials question, how well does it stand on different materials?
Yeah, sure. No, I think that's a great question. So I think on the teddy bear, you can have a little tag, how we have on the dog collar,
Yeah.
that kind of keychain or the tag that can go, and then you can put the sticker on it.
Okay.
And if we are able to partner with a manufacturer who are manufacturing teddy bears, we can probably have that cloth one, on a fabric, and then already have it attached to it. Yeah.
Gotcha. The couple items, and maybe they're just not mentioned on this particular presentation, but other than cell phones, I would think that keys are number one.
Yes, you're right.
I'm wondering, in the future, maybe the automotive, on something to put on your actual key fob.
Okay, yeah.
We're talking about B2B, right? And trying to get the sticker, maybe getting something even, I don't know, but something actually on the key fob.
Yeah, just engrave QR code.
Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, yes.
Keychain.
Totally.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, I mean, a keychain, whatever,
Keychain,
but I'm thinking the key fob, because they're so expensive, to replace nowadays.
Yeah.
And sunglasses is another one, but I don't know how you'd stick that on there.
Yes. I know. So no,
Whatever, yeah.
I know I have got the feedback about the sunglasses, but QR code has to be a certain size. And
Yeah.
I think to put it actually on the sunglasses, I think it may be too small.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can put it on the cover, you know what I mean, like the case and the cover. But yeah, it is a tough one. Yeah, the sunglasses is the tough one. But yeah, I mean, maybe there is a way. We just have to look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you're familiar with Chico, but we the headquarters for Clean Canteen is actually in Chico.
Okay.
So here's the caveat, though, right? For the business owner and for the user is for Clean Canteen, say, because that was one of your examples, people lose them and they buy another one. But on the other hand, what your comment was and point was about being organic sticker, like seeing that, it also might drive more customers to buy it. So there's a 50-50, two ways through there, I guess. But I can forward you or try and connect you to Michelle with Clean Canteen if you'd like. Just
Yes, that would be amazing. Yes.
okay.
Yes, those are the contacts. Yes, those are the kind of companies and people we want to be talking to. Yes, totally,
One
totally.
thing that does like the backpacks and the sporting goods and they do all sorts.
That we went to.
Yeah,
We have Chico back here. Is also
there was a place, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if you were there with us, but
I don't know.
okay, well, anyway, Eva would know.
You can think of it. Yeah, let me.
I had a question. You mentioned the idea of having the tag already on the product before it's bought, possibly in the future. Have you thought about using, just maybe a chip that can be embedded seamlessly? I know it wouldn't be a QR code, but I'm not sure how they'd be scanned.
Just
I'm just
cost more to
thinking of,
produce.
yeah, true. Like how dogs have, chips and are scanned.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great thought. I would say because I think the product is QR code. I mean, instead of the
Yeah.
QR code, it could be
Wallets.
something else, right? But it needs to be visible. What you were talking about, Chip, I think it's the tracker, I believe, right? The tile, the
Okay,
Apple
Apple
AirTags,
Yeah.
right?
right. So you're differentiated better.
Exactly. So, I mean, that kind of already exists. And ours is a much cheaper option. It's actually a free option right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
which is
And-
great. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, that's how we differentiate. And ours is not a tracking device, no electronic hardware, no batteries, right? Because we have used tile and all that, and the batteries die, and then you forget, you don't even know
Right.
sometimes, and it's very hard. It's great to start out with, but I think the batteries are real, issue there. And it's expensive, very
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
That's a great answer. Thank you.
The bank will put logos on, so maybe they could put the QR code on there.
Yeah.
You might work with banks to actually create the credit card that has
Yes.
card.
Yes, that would be amazing. And I'm trying to get, I mean, I have few friends who work in credit card industry, but again, we haven't got any solid lead. Credit
Yeah.
card, I think would be amazing as well. I have forgot credit cards in restaurant, I mean,
I just found one I was doing traffic control, volunteer at the Elks for an event. And someone found a credit card on the ground from the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I got it to her by a very circuitous route. But we're talking on the radio and talking to everybody,
There you go.
but eventually found her.
yeah.
How does one, how do they wear, I guess, or for some reason the QR code doesn't work, it's worn like on your water bottle? I mean, I'm thinking water drips, all those little things that could not make the sticker work.
Yes, yeah, totally. So the stickers that we are shipping right now, those are weatherproof. So I have on my kids' water bottle, my own water bottle, and it's been, I would say, almost a year. It's been pretty good so far. So this is my big gigantic water bottle that I carry everywhere. So I have a sticker here, but then we also send out another clear film. Pretty much it also works as like laminating it. So dust, water, it's protected with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we are shipping right now.
So how are you getting your income? And are you funded? And are you looking for funding?
Yeah, that's a great
Your
question.
marketing plan, yeah, and what you're, now we're talking about contacting, different companies for B2B. Are you looking at, more staff? How does that look for you in the next year or two?
Yes, yeah, sure. So, I mean, again, focusing right now on getting at least one lead, and then we focus on that and grow from there. Right now, obviously, we are not generating any revenue because most of our users are B2C and we are giving it for free. We do have a subscription right now for B2C for individuals, which is paid, where they can create more QR code if they would like. But we are not marketing it much. We are right now just saying, oh, it's free, please go sign up. This is very useful. So right now, no revenue. We are definitely pre-revenue. The B2B side of it is what we are targeting for revenue. Because when I partner with a company, when I'm selling them each image of DoTells tag, we are thinking of charging very minimal because our thinking is volume, right? This is a concept when it is mass adopted, that's when I think it works better. More people use it, more people know about it, that's when it works better. So again, we're trying to keep the cost very minimal, even on the B2B side. And again, we are looking at volume. So yeah, that's how we are planning to, see, and still making it free at the end for the end consumer, right? So the person who buys the bottle is still free for them. They can sign up for free. So yeah, I mean, in the long run, I mean, that's the plan we have. We are also looking into maybe getting our own inventory. Again, no solid plan for it. But for example, we can start with, I don't know, a pop socket or, a laptop skin, like, to the design skins, and then have so maybe we can, basically we would be a reseller. We give our design to whoever is manufacturing it, we buy it from them, and then we sell it. So that's when another revenue stream that can be. We are not very sure if, that's the route we want to go through, because what we want right now, and again, it can change anytime. What we are thinking right now is we want to sell the technology. We don't want to get into like that, like the hard good, the inventory, like that whole process. But again, to start out with, we may have to try that route as well.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
print on demand, maybe they get it incorporated in designs like I do, just you can print it double-sided on like coffee cups and things, so maybe the other side has the code in the back. Those are pretty durable.
Which one? I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Like Printful or Printify or Zazzle or Cafe Press or any of those places.
Yeah,
You can make mouse pads, cups, shirts, whatever. And
exactly.
maybe incorporate that as part of the design that's actually imprinted somewhere.
Yeah.
Checking to see if that's going to work. Does it have to be a certain size, or can it be scaled up and down and we'll figure it out?
Yeah, so it has to be, there is a minimum and maximum size. I mean, it can be pretty big, but yeah, it can be, I think, yeah. I mean, I have dimensions, but yeah, there's a minimum. Like it doesn't go on the side of the sunglasses, for example. Yeah.
It's not a microdot.
It's one that, yes, but, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the size is pretty, it's a pretty wide range.
Have you
I have
guys
a
started doing
question.
any part of the trade show circuit at all?
Actually, no, I have not tried any trade shows yet.
Okay.
I mean, we just launched and just kind of trying to figure out like where and how to go about it, to be honest. For the trade show, if we end up doing those consumer goods, right? Like if we have a physical product, then I think that would be something we'll definitely like go right away, because we have a physical product, right? Like, hey, here it is,
Plus it's technology, so you could go both ways. I mean, you could go tech shows. I mean,
tech shows, yeah.
this,
Are you guys aware of any tech shows, like maybe even in Chico or California, or that?
We do a Grow Tech Fest every year. It's called Grow Tech. It's a program under our Chico Start organization as well. It's in October. And I'm even thinking maybe like the next South by Southwest, since that's in Austin near you. That would be a great one. I mean, even just to be able to hand out or give out,
Yeah.
however you can. And I know it's expensive to do that at some of these shows, but of course, Vegas has their big one. I mean, there's a ton, but yeah.
Yeah.
Start locally maybe, and then grow up like in Dallas and research what's happening. You can probably go to the local, obviously the convention center in Dallas or the CBB.
Yeah.
And get the schedule.
Yeah. So yes, I mean, I think I was just a little hesitant, but I think it's a great point, to be honest, because since you brought it up, I was a little hesitant because I didn't have a physical product, right? Like per se. That's why I was a little hesitant to go. But I think I can print my tags, the stickers, and then I can kind of show them.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
way.
I remember I was at South by Southwest when Square was just coming out. And they just had boxes of them. They were like giving people.
Okay.
Yeah, back in
Spread awareness.
2010, something like that. Are you able to like say you gave us, I don't know, 100 stickers or something. Would we be able to get those out? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you could just even do something as simple as that. I mean,
it would probably really thrive in university setting. I mean, I'm losing stuff all the time.
Well, like a phone case is different. You don't have to talk to the phone manufacturer. You can
just talk
make
to the
a cell phone
case, right? Or the
you can print on demand also, so you have it.
Yeah.
Yes, no, that is definitely on our list. So yes, I can definitely do that. I can definitely send out the tags to you guys, and you guys can send it out.
And then, I mean, as far as travel expenses, that kind of thing. I mean, if we could just somehow make you a sponsor or something.
Yeah, sure. And I can make a nice package. So the other thing we did was in our local area, the daycares. There are a few daycares where we sent it, we made like a nice package. We even had like a DoTells bag, and we just, like kind of partnered with the daycares and, asked them to, pretty much give it to the family. Unfortunately, it didn't go that well. I guess nobody were willing to open. I mean, I even put like some accessories in it. The response was not that great. I mean, we definitely ended up gaining some users.
I mean, that's okay. You try,
Exactly. But
I
I think
it's like if you could approach like, I don't know, like even, I mean, stores that actually like, I'm thinking REI, which is kind of big, but we were talking about the water bottles, because people leave those all over, or.
So I actually reached out to Yeti, Hydro Flask, like on expensive side, because those are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard back. I mean, obviously this is all, I'm just out just trying whatever, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but Clean Canteen would, yes.
I know, I didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I did not. So that's amazing. And I think
with social media. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Oh, I was just going to say, I'll definitely ship out maybe 50 of the tags.
Okay.
To start with, I'll make a nice package, and I'll send it. I'll ship it to you guys. I mean, you can send the address wherever, and when the school is open, or even now, you can hand it out. And if you're able to, distribute all of them, I can send you more.
Okay. All right, I'll email you. Ed has your email address, and we can connect. So I'll need it anyway if I get a response from the gal I know at Clean Canteen. So she's the owner, actually. So
I had a question also. So if you were to sign up for the app on your website, how many tags do you get shipped out, just in terms of when we promote it? How many would they be getting?
Yeah. That's amazing. So we have one sheet that we print out and send it to you. It has a total 20 tags in 3 different sizes.
Okay.
So you have 2 large ones, a few medium ones, and then you have a few small ones.
Okay,
so
great.
20 tags, 3 different sizes.
For sure. And then, so if I were to have find your tag, like somebody lost their wallet, I see that it has your tag on there and I scan it. Is it going to make me go directly to downloading the app, or is there just a way to just do it without doing the app at all?
Yeah, it's just going to take you to a web page where you can type in a message. It's not going to take you to where you have to download the app. The difference between the scanning from your camera and from the app is the 2-way chat. So for example, if you just scan it from your camera, it's still fine. You don't have to download the app. You can type in a message, but that will be 1-way message. If you want to initiate 2-way chat, then you have to download the app and then scan using the app. You don't even have to sign up or register as a finder. You just have to scan it using the app, because we need it's like technicality. That's what I understood. You need a platform to have that 2-way chat feature. Yeah. So that's the difference. But Finder doesn't have to be DoTells user. They don't have to sign up or register at all.
Okay, great. That sounds great. That's just good to know in terms of when we do our promotion, how to explain that process. Yeah. Is there any other questions over there, or are we ready to wrap up?
All right, so you guys are on most all platforms, it looks like, of social media, correct? Are you on TikTok? That's the only one I didn't see, or I didn't check.
I'm not on TikTok.
So I look at your product and do little videos,
I know. I need to get into it. It's a learning curve.
I know.
I'm a little bit older for the older generation.
I feel you.
Tough one, right? I love the idea of putting the videos, different videos, right, on TikTok. To get around it. But so far we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, and
Instagram, right?
Yeah.
That might be. I mean, if you could find an intern or somebody that could.
Yeah.
So even if they just handled the TikTok part themselves, and it was just videos of how to use it, how it works, that kind of thing. It's a lot of work. I get it, but
It is. Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
it might give a boost.
Yeah, no, totally. The other question that I want to ask, since this is kind of more like a college crowd, would you know anybody like who would be willing to be an intern for like TikTok? I mean, I don't need an answer right now, but something to keep in mind. I wouldn't mind using them who would like, like more of a social media manager. I do have a social media manager, but she's not TikTok. She's
Okay.
just helping me prepare the post and then schedule
Right,
the post. It's not-
scheduling them.
Yeah. But TikTok is a bit different, right? Because it's videos.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
So, but yeah, I mean, keep me in mind. I would love to use them as an intern, like just for TikTok, making
Okay.
videos and posting it.
Yeah, and you might want to connect with your local junior college or
Yeah.
I know director, she's not here today. She had a phone meeting, but she's actually the director of the Center for Entrepreneurship at Chico State. So
Okay.
you might want to kind of investigate that and see.
Okay.
There's a community broadcast place, BCAC, that
Mhm.
works with us also, I think. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you work with them, but you work with someone like that, like
Mhm.
community TV producers or, maybe where you're at.
But yeah, I'm sure you could find someone at the college that's well versed in TikTok.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm writing.
It's hard though. It's hard to keep up.
It is. It is very hard. I mean, the information is coming at us too fast.
I know. Well, I mean, you could start with reels on Instagram and then go, you know what I mean? And maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I tried to do 5 reels every month. I mean, I kind of gave myself a goal because it was getting very overwhelmed. I was never a very social media person, and then I had to get into it. So, I mean, I had to set up goals.
Yeah,
Because
that's great.
otherwise, then it's a rabbit hole. I used to just like look at random stuff, which was completely unnecessary. And yeah, I mean, it's.
But you have to think your audience does that too, and then they could come across.
I know.
I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, no, well, thank you. This is amazing. And yeah,
Thanks.
I would love to ship out the tags to you guys.
Okay, I'll connect with you.
Yeah, and yeah, connect me with your contact.
Okay.
Clean Canteen. Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds great. Okay, we're just gonna wrap up for today. So I am Chanel Hamilton, your host organizer, and Eva Shepherd is our chapter lead. Sorry. We want to thank our community sponsors: Chico Start, Grow Tech, Global Entrepreneurship Network, T-Bar, Build.com, Startup Grind, Explore Butte County, and of course, Stoble Coffee. Upcoming events, we have our Chico Start / Grow Tech Fest hang today at LaSalle's. And we have our tour of the Create Space at Butte College on June 15th. So those are all happening. And we will be here next Wednesday with Shore, April from Shore, here at Stoble Coffee and on Zoom. So if you guys would like to join our newsletter, feel free to scan that QR code. And thank you guys so much for coming out today. Thank you, Nihal, for
Yes, nice to
presenting.
meet you.
Have a great day.
I'll connect with you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Chanel. Oh, she got